Welcome back to What Arty Noobs. This is the M40 M43. It's the Tier 8 American SPG. This one's located on the north spawn of Overlord, and it's under the command of 73north of WTWW. Game on! Well, it's the Arty that's made from the M40 M43, and it did see service in World War II, but only one of them. And there was one M40 as well. This is the M43 8-inch howitzer. It's capable of doing 900 alpha, 52mm of pen, 440 meters on the shell velocity, which is quite slow, but the damage radius is 10.5, and the stun duration between 12.5 and 28 seconds. Now, it is quite slow compared to some of the other Artys. Maximum speed only 38.6 kilometers an hour, but you've got to think of it as kind of overlarge M4, very heavy in weight. Okay, he's looking for targets. Found a few. Got a Renegade in FP4202. I said it's heavy in weight. It's 39.5 tons in weight, actually. Carrying a big howitzer. Rounds out. Good hit. Solid hit in the IS-3. And he's changing position to avoid counter battery. In fact, he just got a load of stun assist. And in fact, he's right up against the edge of the map. So he can't move any further to the right. Okay, the IS-3 was still stunned when he started looking at him again. But he's just lost that. Tier 8 game in Tier 8, well, only Tier 8 tanks. He's almost ready to shoot again. Standard reload, 44.1 seconds. Rounds out. Oh, now that's interesting. It hit the Renegade that was behind them. The T-34 parked himself on the right of the IS-3, but just behind them was the Renegade. He took the shot. The shell was actually intended to land between the two and damage both of them, but in fact it hit the Renegade square on, and there he is. He's probably feeling a bit sorry for himself now because he took the brunt of that attack, and in fact now he's way down on hit points. Okay, we're loaded. Rounds out straight away, and it landed just in front of the T-34, but it stunned both of them, and he picks up 503 hit points of stun assist off that one. And removing. You don't have to move very far to relocate. All you have to do is put some distance laterally between you and the enemy tank. The reason for that, or between you and your previous firing position, I should say, the reason for it is that obviously you don't want the enemy Artys to be able to trace back your position from your tracer. They will be able to look and see exactly where that tracer originated, but if you've moved sideways slightly, just enough outside the damage radius, then they won't be able to hit you because, of course, you will have moved far enough away from the previous firing position so that they can't work it out. They can't trace it back to you. We've got an enemy tank coming up the nearest chine to us, other than, of course, the one a little further away, the one that's just a short distance away. So it's the first chine, but he's actually surrounded by other tanks on our team, so I don't think he's going to survive. But at the moment, we're looking at a VK4502A and a Caliban. 4502A takes the first hit, 270 on him. It didn't actually hit him, but he got the rest of the stun assist. 1,230 hit points from that one. So 703 in stun assist and 527 in stun assist. There was 2 shots, and that's how he picked up the rest of the hit points. So he's currently doing incredibly well because although he's only got 527 of actual damage, he's got a massive 2,310 of stun assist, and that means potentially he might actually have an ace tanker going here. Now, we're 3 ahead of the enemy at the moment, and he is looking for the enemy Arty because the tracer should be coming from somewhere in this vicinity. If they stayed near their spawn point, which is the house that's burning. Oh, yes, there is one. And in fact, actually, he's just behind the house and slightly to one side. I think that's going to be near, but not actually on target. I think he needed to be slightly further to the right to get that one right. You can see that the reload for 73 North is 36.55. So he's dropped the reload time by about 9 seconds. I always find this one of the most difficult Arties because the reload time is quite long. You get shorter reload times on some of the higher tier Arties, funnily enough. Not the T92 HMC though. That is definitely a longer. He just saw the tracer again. I just saw it again, and I think he might actually be behind that bush. So he's going to fire the round in there. And he just got spotted by the enemy, so he has to move now. He's got no choice. If he doesn't move, he's going to get hit by the enemy Arty. There is only one. It is an M40, M43. Ooh. But we've changed position enough now so that the enemy can't see where we are. And we're still 3 tanks up on the enemy. Although that Lynx 6x6 might be the enemy tank that actually spotted us. And he's run off to the bowl. But he's not the only one there. So he's going for the same spot again. And yes, he did hit the enemy M40, M43 this time. He was in the same place. He didn't move. And you notice that as soon as he was spotted, 73 North relocated to avoid any counter battery. So obviously the other Arty doesn't know about relocating, and it's cost him. He's out the game. There's only 2 enemy left now. Well, in fact, now there's only 1 because the Caliban just got, or the FE202 just got wiped out, I should say. And that leaves just the Lynx 6x6. And there he is. He's in the bowl. Now, can we get a shot? He's moving very, very quickly. And it makes it very difficult to get an accurate shot on these guys. They change direction really fast. And he's trying to kill that Caliban. Now, if we can slow him down with a shot, that might help the Caliban survive. We fire the round in. It stuns him. And he is taking damage. The Caliban got him back. Oh, and he tried to get him with the second shot. But the kill shot comes from the T-34. And it's game over. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was the first ace tanker for 73 North in the M40, M43. He managed to get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 8. And his win rate in that game wasn't particularly high, 1,540, but his stun assist was absolutely massive, and that's how he got the ace tanker. Let's have a look at team score. Well, you can see the highest damage in the game turned out to be the Wizzy 111-1 FT, who got 4,022 hit points of damage. Second highest was the Aslains Rex, who managed 3,594. And the third highest damage was the Caliban, with 3,134 hit points. You can see that 73 North only managed 1,308 hit points of damage, which puts him well down the table. Because in fact, he was beaten by all but 4 of the enemy team, and he was actually in, well, 7th place on his own team. So that places him in 12th place when it comes to damage. Yeah, huge way back. Actually, 12th? No, it's 11th because it was 4 on this side, 6 on this side. So yes, it is 11th on damage. When it came to kills, though, he actually only got 1 kill. The high scorers were the Wizzy 111-1 FT, who got 4. So did the Renegade. And 2 kills went to the Caliban, the Borsig, and on the enemy team, their Aslains Rex and Lynx 6x6 both got 2 kills. When it came to base XP, he's in 2nd place. The Caliban managed 1,202, while 73 North picked up 1,035. They were the only 2 players who managed to get over 1,000 base, with 3rd place going to the Wizzy 111-1 FT with 965. He fired only 9 rounds in that game for an ace tanker. He got 3 direct hits on the enemy, 1 penetrating shot, and 8 splash. Damage of 1,308, all of it at more than 300 meters. Damage 6 of the enemy, killed 1, so missed out on getting a Confederate by just 1 tank. And 2,930 hit points of stun assist, of ace stunts, and that's what gave him the ace tanker. On a free-to-play account, he actually made a profit of 12,978 credits, and you really shouldn't be able to do that off 9 shots. But he did earn it because, yes, he didn't use anything other than normal stun, and that gave him the stun assist to match and get the profit. He also picked up 1,035 base XP out of that one as well, because there was no bonuses. But it's a very good round and a nice first ace tanker. You can tell it's the first time because he got the scrolls underneath the M. You only get that the first time. Hope you enjoyed that replay. If you did, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.